Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, it's Monday, and you know what that means. It's time for another episode of the Raw Event Center. And now here's the man that will bring you all the wrestling action from Monday Night Raw, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 2,488. We're 12 episodes away from the milestone of 2,500 episodes. My goal for that is trying to make it to 2,500 episodes at the end of August, the end of my sabbatical from the Raw Live Reactions, Rant and Rave and Chillin' Majority, and also hoping to make it by the end of the month. If not, I'm going to try to see if I can get that goal to my 3rd anniversary of this great show. So we're going to have that. We're going to have a lot of fun. And my 3rd anniversary will be on Labor Day, as you know. And am I going to do something special on the show? Who knows for sure. It all depends what day it falls on. Also, tomorrow on off the regular Shenanigans, I have a lot on my plate, a lot on my mind, considering what's been going on and everything else. I'm going to do this at 3 o'clock instead of 4, because a lot more people came in at 3 instead of 4, or I can do it earlier than that, whichever I decide. It'll be between 3 and 4 o'clock, and there is going to be a lot I need to say, and a lot that needs to be said, possibly from the first live stream that I did since the whole edict of the sabbatical went down, and a lot has been on my mind, and plus I want to give my thoughts on the Raja Jackson Psycho Stu situation. Now, a lot of you folks know what it is. If a lot of you don't, I will explain that tomorrow. So you might want to listen to what I have to say, and there'll be a lot on my plate and everything else. So just beware. It's just that's for tomorrow. Okay. That's for tomorrow. We got to talk about today. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw. What happened over 10 minutes ago, and almost said 10 years ago. That'd be really crazy. What happened Monday Night Raw just was over 10 minutes ago. Bofus and the Soap is still going on right now. If you need to watch the boys, this is not a live video. Thank God, I'm doing this right now. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw, shall we? Roman Reigns, the OTC, acknowledge him. He's the WWE Tribal Chief, while Roman Anthony is the Boss Sox Tribal Chief. So, Roman, we acknowledge you. So, he says he's not been the same person. People in Birmingham believes he is, but he said, I can be. And he says he lost everything, and then we got a guy trying to steal my shoes. So he wants to address Bronson Reed. As you know, that match will be happening. It is official. It will be happening. Roman Reigns, Bronson Reed, one-on-one at Clash in Paris. So, anyways, Paul Heyman interrupts him, disrespects him, and says, I still love you, my Tribal Chief. Yeah, he disses him, but Bronson Reed can, and then Roman Reigns says, why don't you come, because we found out he's Samoan, he goes, so why don't we do this? Get in the ring, get back my shoes, apologize, and we'll start this thing over again. And then he says no, and he goes, you're right, he ain't going to come here to the ring, so I'm going to go out there. So he goes out there. Bronson Reed knew it was coming. Those two fought at it. Security and officials trying to separate these two. These two started knocking down security. They went at it again. Adam Pearce had to step in, and nothing doing, and all of a sudden, knocks Roman Reigns out. Bronson Reed's trying to steal another pair of shoes. Dude, stop stealing shoes. The shoe La Fala. I'm going to add to his shoe La Fala. Why don't anybody steal Bronson Reed's shoes? You see his shoes, man? I'm telling you. Oh, is it Ether? Anyways, I wouldn't steal anybody's shoes. I wouldn't. I'd buy my own shoes. I don't care if they're cheap at Walmart. I really don't give a crap. Anyways, so that all walked away. Meanwhile, Finn Balor and Jamie McDonough caught Dominic Mysterio talking to El Grande Americano, which is Ludwig Kaiser. Wink, wink. Hey, you know what I'm thinking? Those two other Americanos, that masked guys that shown up, It has to be the New Cash Republic. We have not seen those guys in quite a while. Ever since the reform, what happened to Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne? Where the heck are they? You know? And here's another problem. Ilya Dragunov, when's he going to come back from his injury? Is he supposed to be back by now or something like that? I don't know. But I got a hunch. I got a serious hunch. Next year, you're going to see a new stable rise. And it's going to be Ludwig Kaiser, New Cash Republic, and Ilya Dragunov. Those four are going to be like the European version of the Four Horsemen. And I'm dead serious on this because you're going to see, but I don't think Gunther, it's going to be a new and improved Imperium. But here's the thing, I think Gunther's not going to lead them. Because I think Gunther's going to be on his own. That's what I'm thinking. We have not seen Gunther in quite a while. But, however, I think you might, or you could see Gunther and have a brand new Imperium. Not only he'll have Ludwig Kaiser, but he'll have New Cash Republic and Ilya Dragunov. There's a stable. And if it is a stable that can combat the Vision, that would be that stable. That's what I'm thinking. But I think next year it could happen. But we shall see. We shall see. My back's a little itchy. Excuse me here, folks. Having a back scratcher is very, very good. So Dragon Lee went one-on-one with J.D. McDonough, the winner of the Lord Farquaad lookalike contest. So these two went at it. Finn Balor was caught on the apron trying to get involved. Jessica Carr said, and probably one of the most, probably the cutest referees in WWE, Jessica Carr, she caught him and says, you know what? You're out of here. And then Dominic Mysterio appears at ringside. And here comes AJ Styles beating the snot out of Dominic Mysterio, chasing away, distracting J.D. McDonough, dragging Lee, ended up picking up the victory, 1, 2, 3. Then Jackie Redmond interviewed L.A. Knight, who has got a match against Braun Breaker, and he was wrestling the world title match at Clash in Paris. And I like what he said about Braun Breaker. I'm going to set you back to factory resettings. That was a cool line of the night. I'm going to punch you back into factory resettings. Love LA Knight, man. That guy rocks. Rusev cut a promo on Sheamus, and they're going to go at it in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match at Clash in Paris. Boys, batten down the hatches. This is going to be, like Sheamus would say, a banger. And I think Rusev's more, you know what? Hey, add Rusev to the new improved Imperium. You need a power guy in there. If you can't get Gunther, get Rusev. Imagine that, Rusev, you know. Get a new League of Nations going. I don't care. That'll be something. Then the Judgment Day is upset that J.D. McDonough's lost, and then Finn Balor goes, what are you going to do about AJ Styles? Why don't you do something about it? He goes, fine, I'll talk to Pierce. We'll have a match. Finn Balor, AJ Styles, dream matchup all over the world, man, let me tell you. So, meanwhile, Penta going one-on-one with Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods is acting like he's hurt. He's dressed like Jack the Ripper. And Grayson Waller is going around with his stupid petition to have the Mexican Destroyer banned. I mean, Grayson Waller, you know, if Grayson Waller wanted to be signed and said, let me see these names, I'll rip it up and grab one of those other blank paper, I'll fold it up into one of those, you know those Chinese Chinese fortune teller things when you're doing, like, okay, pick out a color, okay, red, pick out a number, 1 through 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you pick another number, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then, or pick a color or something like that, pick another number or something like that, and you fold it up, and it says something, like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it says here, Grayson Waller ought to get his butt kicked. Thank you very much. Go shop at Kmart. Okay? Let me tell you, that Grayson Waller, I'm Grayson Waller. And it's only 4 people cooler than Grayson Waller. Rhea Ripley, Zarya, Toni Storm, and Harley Cameron. Need I say more? Thank you very much. Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller, if he smiled at me like that, I'd smack him upside his head. Oh, I can say this. Grayson Waller, you smile like a geek. Thank you very much. Jeepers. I can't stand Grayson Waller. I can't stand him. Oh, my goodness. I'm like, give me one of those papers. I'm doing the little folded thing. And, oh, yeah, pick a number, Grayson. Okay, this number says you're about to get your butt kicked right now. And just throw the thing away. But him and Xavier Woods, if I was going to challenge Xavier Woods to a match, it would be a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 match. I said, you better get your Nintendo Switch, because I'm going to get my Marvel vs. Capcom fighting collection. I'm going to beat him in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's what I would say to Xavier Woods. That's what I would say to him. In fact, I got the team that can beat any team. That would be Cable Morgan and BB Hood. Thank you. Go shop at Kmart. All right. Anyways, Kingston ends up taking the victory over Penta after Grayson Waller and Xavier Woods helped Kingston cheat. You know something, New Day? I used to respect the New Day. I used to have fun laughing at their jokes and all that. If they had not dissed Big E back in December, this past December, maybe none of this crap would have happened to you. Maybe Topanga wouldn't turned on the New Day and saying New Day sucks. You had it coming, New Day. You dissed Big E. This is what you get. That's what you get. Anyways, Io Sky was talking to Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky wants to go their separate ways. He said Kyrie and Asuka are like family, and then Rhea understands and said, "Listen." And then Asuka and Kyrie were seeing the whole thing happen, and when Rhea and Io hug, Asuka starts exploding. Kyrie's trying to calm her down a little bit more. This is getting crazy. Adam Pearce was talking to Stephanie Vicaire, and Clash in Paris saying that. Adam Pearce, here's another boneheaded decision you did not make. Adam Pearce, what in the world of the Chicago Cubs is your issue, dude? I mean, I can understand. Naomi's pregnant. She's out for 9 months, unfortunately. But the match is right there. Dude, not Naomi. Io Sky was supposed to have a rematch against Naomi a couple weeks ago. Didn't happen. But Stephanie Vicaire has earned that shot at Clash in Paris by winning the Evolution Battle Royal. Adam Pearce, dude, the match was right there for the taking. And you did not. If I was general manager, I'd make that matchup. Dude, Io Sky, Stephanie Vicaire, Clash in Paris, it was right there, Adam. What weren't you thinking? Dude. Adam, what in the world, the Green Bay Packers, is wrong with you? The match was right there, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Dude, you'll have to wait till next week. Paris ain't happening. Are you freaking kidding me with this? Are you kidding me with this? Adam Pearce, the match was right there, bro. Right there. Io Sky, Stephanie Vicaire, Women's World Title at Clash in Paris. What more? How can you not figure this all out? Adam Pearce. Oh my gosh. Adam Pearce. There's your brain going. Brain fell asleep. Yeah, man. I'm the one that's going to need a drink. In fact, speaking of which, be right back. Okay, I got my drink. Oh, good Lord. What the heck? But another women's title match is happening. Check this out. Becky Lynch addresses the Birmingham crowd. He says, I got my start here, got my tryout here 13 years ago, and it's still a dump. And I'm like, oh, great. She's about to go into this great story, this feel-good story, and then she goes around and trashes the town. Hey, Becky, come to New Bedford. You can trash New Bedford. New Bedford sucks. And we would say, no, I think we already knew that. Yeah. We going, yeah, we already knew that, Bex. Tell us something that we don't know. So this crazy girl comes out, and then Nikki Bella runs her mouth. Nikki Bella comes out. This is Becky Lynch. He says, you know what? Should be you and me for the Women's Intercontinental title. And then he says, you know, we'll fight. When I'm fighting in Birmingham, England, we'll do it at Clash in Paris. So that match is going to happen at Clash in Paris. The Intercontinental title. In fact, Nikki Bella's got an opportunity to win a Triple Crown, if you think about it. She's won the Devious Championship. She's won the... No, Triple Crown. No, Nikki Bella was never a Triple Crown champ. What am I thinking? She only won the she only won the Devious Championship. Never won a women's tag team titles. Her, whatever. Anyways, so both women fight it out. Nikki Bella challenges Lynch. That match is happening. Jackie Redmond interviews CM Punk about the world title. and he says he's obsessed with the championship. Here we go. Sheamus responds to Rusev. And like I said, it's going to be a banger. A Donnybrook match. Women's action, Rhea Ripley against Roxanne Perez. Raquel Rodriguez distracts Ripley, gets involved during the matchup, but it didn't do Roxanne Perez any good as Rhea Ripley picks up the victory. Raquel Rodriguez attacks her. Roxanne Perez joins in. Here comes Io Sky. Here comes Io Sky to her aid. Seth Rollins pep talks about to the rest of the division. And in attendance, the star of Wednesday from the movie from the TV series from Netflix, Georgie Farmer is part of the movie. Sky talks to Rhea Ripley, says, I'm here, even though you need help against Judgment Day. And then he says, I appreciate you and all that. And then Asuka starts arguing with Io. Io was trying to explain herself. Kairi, I think poor Kairi Sane is going to be in the middle. I think you're going to see a tag match pretty soon coming up. WrestlePalooza. Alright? That could happen. Jey Uso addresses the world title situation and everything else, and he talks to Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns gives him some sound advice, which is great. And yeet and all that. And Jey Uso's got a lot going on right here. The man's going to be an uncle. In 9 months, the man's going to be an uncle. While his brother's going to be a daddy. His twin brother's going to be a daddy. The man's going to become an uncle. Uncle Yeet. Hashtag that. And gotta tell you, it's going to be a heck of a deal. So Bayley is hearing the good voice, the evil voice back and forth. She goes, enough. Bayley's going to stab. You're going to see a different Bayley, a Bayley that we've never seen before. I think this is going to be interesting. And Lyra Valkyria better grow eyes in the back of her head, because she was talking to Adam Pearce about that. Judgment Day confronts Pearce about AJ Styles, and then he goes, I got the solution. It's going to end next week, Monday Night Raw in Paris. It'll be a special start time 2 in the afternoon here in the States, as Dominic Mysterio will defend the Intercontinental title against AJ Styles. I hope AJ Styles wins that title again. And then Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman are about to head to the ring. Roman Reigns clobbers Braun Breaker. Bronson Reed goes after Reigns. Those two are going at it. Security has them separate again. Adam Pearce, you got a match. You're going out there. And then LA Knight attacks Braun Breaker, and they were brawling from the back to the ring. The match happens, and Seth Rollins comes out during the matchup. Braun and his interference cost Knight the match as Braun Breaker wins it. And then when Jey Uso comes out, and he goes after Rollins, and Rollins and Breaker attack both Uso and Knight. CM Punk comes out, goes after Rollins, and Punk helps up Uso, but Knight confronts Punk, and Punk and Knight go at it, and then Jey Uso kicks LA Knight, and then Jey Uso ends up kicking CM Punk, with Jey Uso locking eyes with Seth Rollins. Insane way to end the final Raw before Clash in Paris, and we remember we gave a SmackDown matchup inside Clash in Paris as John Cena faces Logan Paul. We'll probably address that situation this coming Friday night on SmackDown, the final Friday. I am planning on watching Death Before Dishonor, because I want to see my girl, Mina Shirakawa, defeat Athena, prevent her from getting that 1,000-day reign of that championship. And Athena keeps running her mouth. I'll probably challenge her to a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 matchup as well. I'll challenge any wrestler to any one of these games I have on my shirt here, and I will beat them. That'll be something. Like, bring it on. I'll go to the local arcade, look at all the wrestlers, look at me. I'm going, it's time to take this guy to Capcom 101 school. Thank you. Shop at Kmart. Let's go. Anyways, that's all the time we have on this episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. Both is still happening right now. Check the boys out on the Mr. Garrison 96 channel. Meanwhile, I'm going to upload this video. So until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977.
A Big Beefy E and do it for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Raving Bull for 3000 Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. See you later on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now.